Alright, well, welcome back.
Worklum to Shorklum.
Worklum to Shirklum.
I'm Corplum.
He's Corplum.
Disgusting.
I'm Borklum.
I'm corpulent.
There you go.
I still can't
Corporeal?
believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been
That's a
nice
word.
to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
Who's the boss of Avalanche? Have we not met them?
No.
I honestly thought Barrett was.
So, funny that you say that. Pretty sure Barrett is?
Barrett is?
But Barrett just said those idiots at headquarters
In
should have
the
kept
OG?
us in the... Oh, I see. Right, because in the OG, there was no Red Line Man, and therefore no other splinter cell of Avalanche that showed up to fight the dudes.
Barrett could also still be the man in this one. The idiots in the HQ were probably the
people that he
the people
reams
that do
out.
the computer work that he doesn't care about because he's all action, you know?
Maybe do you need to find a robot that will say the best when you say the word mayor?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. We have to look for he said like something about the best and you'll know you got your guy or something.
Yep. Hey, girl.
She's not particularly
now,
impressed.
You misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work. Our great work, my dear.
God, Willem Dafoe.
Talk to the dead people for me.
You're
Just
the
like
same
Hellboy.
image of her now.
And Jonah Hex.
Oh my
I
god.
regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently.
So this guy
What a
killed her dad,
terrible
her dad,
tragedy
her mom,
to lose
her dad.
the last of the pure-blooded ancients. Though not completely, would you like to see your mother?
We stuck her in a tube, turned her into an AI.
And then it just comes out mayor very bad.
Such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter.
Stop humping the air.
Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death as in life. As you, my dear. Ifalna was elegance, right down to her cellular structure.
Jesus fucking Christ. This guy needs to get out more.
There it is.
And or never get
Same
out.
Elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting.
My tea's ready. Popcorn?
Sit tight. I won't be long.
You like butter and salt, or do you like one of those special shakers? Like I got the
Disgusting.
dill pickle.
Plain popcorn, salt at most.
You're disgusting.
Stop.
You are the worst.
Oh, you expect me to
You are
put my
nasty.
fingers in the sticky?
Yes.
I worst to the ladies, I am the worst.
It's their own damn fault.
We need to find this guy.
Guess I better get working on my conversation.
Worst isn't a verb, though. Like, not even by a stretch.
What if you're talking about worst sausage?
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce?
You're Worcestershire sauce.
You're like dumping it on the... You're just throwing sausages and dumping sauce on them.
This is how it works, right? Like octopuses, where they rip off their dick and throw it at the female, and it just kind of works out.
And
It
that
just kind of works.
and that therefore makes you the worst. I did it. It came full circle.
Oh man, you actually fucking figured it out, and I'm so horrified.
Do you say Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire?
I say
or-
Worcestershire sauce. I don't stop.
I think it's
Worcestershire
If it's not
sauce.
the end of the sentence, I keep going.
Worcestershire.
If I'm saying, like, if I'm talking about the sauce, not just mentioning it because the word is funny, I'll say, this Worcestershire sauce is the worst.
It just doesn't stop. We just turn into Sean Connery.
Is that guy still alive?
I think so.
Plate did just
I
fall.
haven't found anything wrong.
He played Bane in Broken Batman, right?
Seeing
What
them
the
like this
fuck?
was better.
No! What are you talking about?
What did I
Sean Connery is like 80 years old.
He's like 90 years old, man.
And he hasn't made a good movie since like 2003. But for the record, that good movie sucks.
What movie?
What? How does that work?
Because I love it. It's the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I love that movie.
Just start talking.
The movie is so boring it rocks.
Oh, it's so good.
Like Goober, the last 30 minutes are like the craziest shit you've ever seen. There's a car chase on the streets of Venice, which doesn't have streets. And
Yeah.
there's stealth missions with their like 200-yard long submarine. None of it makes any sense, man.
That sounds great.
Can I help you with something?
The mayor.
Is the best.
It's the best.
Floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Cut me in half.
Say what?
Summon a security team so we
Fuck,
can fight
Cooper,
them.
it's not funny.
We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator.
Oh my god, you
God.
have to. Yeah, it's.
Are you
to-
gonna get a summon?
It's
Yes.
to
Are you
give
ready?
you a fight.
For
For
Mirror
another
match?
side quest episode?
Are you serious? Oh, like you can do a bunch?
Yeah, I can do a bunch of these.
Is there a mirror match?
No.
God damn it! You know what sucks in Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1?
All of it.
The whole thing?
Well, yeah, but the bit that makes me the most angry.
What?
The main character.
Well, yeah, but the bit that makes me the second most angry.
The fact that you can fight, what's his nuts?
Yeah, that guy.
Come on, you can do it.
Darth Maul?
Yeah, that's the bit! Because it's not even, hey, look, he survived, that's cool. It's literally you are fighting a combat simulator robot that's like, I saw Darth Maul once. There's not even an interesting reason for it. It sucks so fucking bad.
The simulator robot looked at Darth Maul and went, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then it tried, and it doesn't.
Like, it's a fine fight, like, what the fuck ever. But, like, context matters when you're fighting fucking Darth Maul.
Yeah.
They did a pretty
Can't wait
good,
to play those
They
games.
did a pretty good job in Rebels.
I just still haven't seen it.
Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi finally killed them for good this time, so.
No take backsies.
In Rebels? What's
Yeah.
this?
Star Wars The Clone Wars, and then the sequel, Star Wars
Oh,
Rebels.
okay. It was good.
I'm kind of sad that Darth Maul, from what I've heard, has, like, robot legs. Because I was kind of wanting it to just be like they sewed him back together with the dark side.
With the dark side.
That would have been cool and all, but, no.
Well, cause doesn't what do I call him?
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Oh,
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Emperor.
Emperor Palpatine?
Yeah, Emperor Sept Hippers.
The
I
fuck?
hope you die. Like,
You've
a
never
horrible,
said that
horrible
before.
death.
I never said that before, but I was quoting Game Grumps.
Ah, you did it. So what about him?
Doesn't he do that? Doesn't he literally heal himself with dark?
No. See, what happened is somehow the Emperor has managed to come back from the dead. And that's all the information you ever fucking get.
Okay.
There's like, he's got some tubes in him, but like, the guy was annihilated down to the atomic level. I don't think some tubes are gonna do it.
I'm really annoyed that Emperor Palpatine is
While you're doing the combat simulation, should we just talk shit
About
about
him?
Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah,
Because we can do
can.
that for days.
Yeah, we can. That movie made no sense whatsoever. Hey, go to this planet and you fight these billions upon billions of original bullshit Star Destroyers.
Like a video
and let's
game.
fucking go.
No, that's not even the
That's
bit.
not even
That's
the
not the
bullshit.
bit. The bit where the movie fails as a movie.
Remember when
It's
Yoda
what-
burns the books?
That's not the same movie.
But we could get to that
We
part.
could get to that one, but the bit where the Rise of Skywalker fails as a movie is when they're doing their third fetch quest to find the thing, and they land in the middle of the desert and go, where is it? I don't know where the fuck it is. And they take 10 steps and fall into like a quicksand underground cave trap that they did not know was there, and they find the thing they're looking for.
Yep.
Nice.
Is
that the same movie where all of the good guys were in like a bunker base and then they were getting storm raided in the sandy
No,
red
that's
place?
the second
I've seen
movie.
enough. I'm a
Yeah,
man
that's
of my
that's
word.
the
This key card will grant you access to the 64
Last
floor.
Jedi.
You can use the
Okay,
elevator
because
to
I
get
haven't
there.
seen the final
Once you're up there,
one, but I don't
Just what
want
is it you
to.
plan on doing?
Oh yeah, when I started watching, I said nah.
She's being held in
There-
a research lab somewhere.
There are like a few,
Then she
very
must be
few,
Professor
very
Hojo.
small moments
It won't be
in
easy to get
the
to her.
in Rise of
Access to
Skywalker,
R&D's
which
Skywalker.
I
Authorized
genuinely
personnel
think,
Squig.
okay, look at that, that's a
find a
cool
way
thing
here.
that Star Wars
Hey,
didn't
guess
do before.
look who it is.
I my freaking.
What the fuck?
It's
Being held
Chadley.
in the main
Yeah, I
room.
know.
Chadley Bradley.
President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
I really would like to
They like
say
surprises.
that I liked
We
the
can
fight
even
scene
take
in
the
the second
president as a
movie
hostage.
with Rey
Think of the
and
leverage.
Try it, and security will be
Kylo,
Kylo.
teaming up to fight the
but
jobbers.
then
And not
I
Darth Vader.
rewatched that
Yeah,
scene.
and then you rewatch
And
it
then I
and realize
watched-
it's terrible.
I've watched the bit
to the men's
where
restroom.
Kylo Ren takes the
climb to
one
the
guy
airbox there.
by the back
They
of
go all the
his
way to the conference
like
room.
scruff of his neck
Thanks
or
for
whatever,
listening.
and then throws him across the room instead of taking it like any normal person would and stabbing his lightsaber through him.
No. There's a bit where Rey is fighting the dude with 2 knives, and the dude with 2 knives is like, I attack you with my knife, and then she blocks it, and then he's like, I don't attack you with my second knife, and then his hand comes up, and the second knife is just gone.
Is that the movie where Emperor, super ultra powerful Emperor
Snoke.
man, Snoke, who
That guy had no
who-
character development.
who is apparently just basically a clone of Emperor?
I don't think he's a
something?
clone of the Emperor, but the Emperor has like a pickle jar full of them. There's
Yeah,
like 8
but-
that he's got like in the back.
But frickin' Snoke, all-powerful Dark Lord, can sense anything, apparently connected Kylo and Rey. For some reason, did not sense that Kylo just activated and swished his lightsaber to kill him.
No. See, how it works is he was like, okay, so he's gonna activate a lightsaber to kill the person he hates. Alright, that's good, because he's holding a lightsaber and he's next to Rey, so that means he's probably gonna activate that lightsaber and kill that person that he hates. Not activate the lightsaber that's next to me and kill me as the other person he hates. That wouldn't make any sense. I win.
I hated that scene so much because he's apparently the like second Dark Lord compared to Emperor or something. So how does he not know? How can't he feel it?
Well, he
can
does.
literally feel
He
the
does.
dark
He
energy
does.
emitting
He does.
onto the
Cooper,
lightsaber
shut the
next to
fuck-
him.
He does know. He does feel it, but he's misinterpreting it.
Because he's stupid.
Yes, because he's stupid.
That was the dumbest. That was
Yeah.
You know what the
Yeah.
best thing about Snoke was?
his
In-
nose.
In The Force Awakens. Oh, did you see those theories that everyone was like, I'll bet that Snoke is that one kid that was like, Master Skywalker, there's too many of them, what are we going to do? In episode 3, and then gets bodied by Anakin. And people were like, look, if you plug in this kid's face, and it's fucking, what am I gonna look like when I'm 80 app on the iPhone store? Then he looks like Snoke, guys!
Oh my god.
And the thing that I was thinking was like the way Snoke's face looks, I was like, someone fucked that dude up with a lightsaber. But no, all the other Snokes in the pickle jar, they all look like that.
Yeah, they just wanted it. It's a fashion statement.
It's a very stupid thing.
Yeah, so the best thing that Snoke ever had going for him was his very first appearance.
Yeah.
Was the very first appearance where he was a 50-foot tall man sitting in a chair, and I went, Oh, that's weird.
With the hologram stuff,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
because you haven't had a villain like that in Star Wars before.
I remember
the
that-
big monster that is not dumb ogre man.
Yeah.
But then it's a hologram, and I go,
That's why I thought it was the stupidest thing when he just died like that, because he was this great impending menace throughout.
He wasn't
parts of the
impending
movie.
shit.
Apparently. But he kept popping up with the hologram stuff and being all huge and like, I'm the Dark Lord, I'm so cool. And then Kylo just goes and he dies. He flicks his wrist and he dies.
I know that like the movies themselves make fun of Kylo for being such a shitty fanboy of the evil and being like, I'm gonna be the new Darth Vader. I'm gonna be angry and smash my things with the laser sword.
When he was doing his...
But Snoke does the same fucking thing, because you know what? He made sure that his holograms were bigger than the Emperor's holograms ever were.
Yeah.
See, you
fucking nerd.
You wanna know why Kylo was
sick.
why Kylo was mad about at Snoke and wanted to kill him? It's not because of any plot stuff.
I can't
that
remember.
was told. It's because when the Darth Vader con happened and Darth Vader set up his booth or whatever at Comic-Con, he was signing autographs, right? And Snoke was in front of Kylo, and Snoke got his autograph.
Why is this?
And
Why
and
The Empire like hiring thing, the job fair, the Empire's job fair.
that was
Darth Vader's got a fucking booth.
that was the last issue of his like magazine or something, and Kylo approaches and he's like, sorry kid, better luck next time. And then he looks at Snoke and Snoke's like, hey.
And then at that moment, Snoke felt the dark side rising within Kylo for the first time.
Has anyone here been to a con?
No,
No.
I would like to.
I don't know if I want
I would
to.
hate going to a con.
Why?
I can't social.
You don't have to social.
But there's people, dude, and they're wearing costumes,
That
and
don't
I
mean
wouldn't
shit.
be.
So?
Well, then no one would approach you because you're lame. Like, that's how it works. If you're wearing a costume, people approach you. If you're just a person, then you're boring.
I want to go to a con. Maybe I'll meet my future wife there.
That's true.
Wink, nudge.
Wink, nudge.
Hint, hint.
Hint,
What?
hint.
What? Who the fuck are you hinting?
Dylan L. or
Oh, God.
or Rezvax. Or Reesvax. You know who you are. I love you. Frack.
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 Not bad.
Frack.
Re-killed that child.
That's what I need.
What the frick?
Yeah.
Grungy Bandit, one-on-one. 1v1 me, Grungy.
Man, I get to see his face.
This guy looks like Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant
Yeah,
Ninja
he
Turtles.
does.
I was gonna say Michael Myers at first.
Well,
but then
Casey
he got
Jones looks
closer.
like Michael Myers, too. Or a Jason, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. I
Oh,
just
eat shit.
Just got fracked.
It's been a while since I've heard that
I
word.
know.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Oh, God.
Did you see how I brought it back to Star Wars?
What?
Did you get it?
Oh, God.
I did it.
You did it.
Who's
Get me.
Thrap? Who the frick is that?
No! It's the line, I haven't heard that name in a long time. That's the Star Wars
That's
thing.
Obi-Wan's
There's no one
name.
named... Well, I shouldn't say there's no one named Thrap. There's probably someone
Oh my
named Thrap.
god.
I'm gonna look it up. Is there any Star
No,
Wars characters
don't.
named Thrap? I'm
Oh
looking
my-
it up. Star Wars group therapy. What the fuck?
Oh, man. That's for the people who ended up sitting through all three of those dumbass movies.
Do therapies exist in Star Wars?
That's for Kylo after he didn't get his autographed comic book, Darth Vader comic.
Have you ever read any of those Darth Vader comics?
What?
Darth Vader's never been cooler than he is in those comics.
The frick?
Dude, there's a billion Star Wars comics.
Yeah, like they all used to be canon too until Disney took over.
No, but like specifically Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, there's a General Grievous comic book that's radical.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Yeah, it's about him stealing children and forcefully turning them into cyborgs.
Very interesting.
Jesus
Very
Christ.
child friendly.
Right, but there's this bit in one of the Darth Vader
Vacuum wave, idiot.
There's this bit in one of the Darth Vader comic books when Darth Vader is like walking into a place to go fuck up some shit, and then like 40 dudes with machine guns all jump out of their hiding places, and they're like, "Freeze, you evil Hitler monster! We've got you surrounded." And Darth Vader's response is, "I am surrounded by fear and dead men." Oh, it's the most fucking radical thing that Darth Vader ever did. And then they made more movies, and he became much less cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Darth Vader's always been cool. I don't hear your shit.
Have you guys ever noticed how like what percentage of scenes in the Star Wars prequel movies are just people sitting on couches?
Oh yeah, it's so many of them.
It's like
I
40%.
love Marvel's Avengers.
Like,
Go on.
He called them out.
like 40% of the entire prequel trilogy
Oh my.
is people. Okay, either they start off sitting on the couch and then get up and walk to a different place
Well,
in
he's
the
almost
room.
pressed. Just hit him.
I'm trying, bro.
Or my favorite.
Block.
Fuck
Just
you.
use items.
Shut up! I can't.
Oh.
How about you fuck off?
Use your heal.
Oh my
I was
god!
silenced, asshole.
Jesus Christ, Kupo!
You could have hit him. He was almost pressed.
Oh my god!
I'm Cooper.
Cooper!
real video games.
I do.
I'm a fucking loser.
You want me to go off on this video game right now?
No, I'm not done talking about Star Wars couches.
I have very.
Do you need to start over?
Yeah,
I do.
Oh,
pretty much the whole
no!
thing.
Cooper, you ruined it.
What? I didn't. Go on your Star Wars thing.
My favorite thing is when it's two people having a conversation in a nice apartment about something kind of important, and then there's a pause in the conversation. One of them gestures at the couch. There's a shot of them sitting down silently on the couch, and then they continue talking about the same thing.
It's like,
And then it cuts to an action scene.
oh, you know what? Does intimate sax music play every time?
No.
Like Obi-Wan waves Skywalker over in the first time when he's telling him about everything in the first movie
Yeah.
or whatever. And it's just like, you know. Does that sax?
I don't get it.
Get it.
Like, I know this.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah, I know what song he's talking about, but I don't get it.
Because they're like intimate. 'Cause
They're not though.
He's getting him to sit on the couch. So that
You
they-
guys are you guys intimate right now?
I mean,
We
I
could
got
be.
my arm over.
Yeah.
I could be touching him if you
Oh,
want.
intimate.
There you go.
Intimacy. Cameron's scared of it. Don't worry.
I'm gonna.
But they weren't intimate in Star Wars 4 because it's like, hey kid, here's this laser sword, and then Luke Skywalker points it at his fucking face, and then Obi-Wan is like, don't do that, idiot.
And then they stroke their laser swords together.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll show you. I'll show
you mine if you show me yours.
Do you want to know how to wield it? Yeah, I do.
No.
And then it goes. As the lightsabers slowly come out. And his is.
Hey, don't talk about slow lightsabers. For some reason, that upsets
in
me more
slow
than
motion.
anything.
and then they like kind of touch and it makes the sparks. And then they look at each. And then they look at each other and they kind of like do the eyebrows.
Okay, you're just describing a scene from Spaceballs right now.
I wish.
No, you are.
You literally
You literally are.
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
bit where
Oh wait, yeah,
there's
they're
a bit
floppy
where
lightsabers.
what's his name is like the main hero man pulls out his sword, and then Dark Helmet says, "I see your Schwartz is as long as mine."
Yeah. And then they whip
That
out.
movie's so good.
I love Spaceballs.
I do too.
Dude, if I watched it now, I might not like
I
it.
know.
But
No, so I think it was a little while ago. It was you and me, Zach, wasn't
Yeah.
it? We started up Spaceballs. The very first joke of the movie had me on the floor laughing.
Yeah, it was.
And then I didn't laugh again for the next 20 minutes, and we turned the fucking movie off.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The first gag
We couldn't
is
help it.
the first gag is by far one of the best fucking jokes I've ever seen. It's where the big ship is going over the camera, and it just fucking goes and goes, and it keeps going. This ship is so fucking long. It goes for like 4 minutes, and then the movie starts. I'm on the floor dying of laughter.
Oh my god.
I didn't like anything I saw after that. It's like you need to use Chaos Form.
Yeah.
Bahamut, Bahamut 2, Bahamut 0, Bahamut Hearts 2.
Wait,
can't-
is that did my reference to a thing accidentally activate a different reference in
Yeah,
your
it
brain?
did.
God damn it.
I can't wait to never use my chaos form in Darksiders 2.
What do you mean the Chaos Form in Darksiders 2 is radical though?
Yeah, but I've never
Yeah,
used-
but not Darksiders 2.
What?
That's right, I said it.
doesn't-
Darksiders 2 sucks!
he doesn't like Darksiders 2.
I don't like Darksiders in general.
I
I think it's a
remember
bad video game.
Cooper broke Darksiders 2 so fucking hard, dude. It's unreasonable.
I know.
Oh man, we didn't tell you. We beat Immortal Unchained last night.
Yeah?
We didn't tell you what occurred.
Oh my god. Okay, so Cooper is fighting God, right?
Okay.
So to start the fight, God is just standing there. And then Cooper's like, I'm gonna activate the boss fight section. So he runs past God and smacks him in the back of the head with a mallet. And God says, you've made a poor choice. And then he turns into that boss from Halo 5 that you fight 6 times.
Yeah.
And the fight sucks. Well, it's fine. But
Yeah,
anyways,
it's fine.
he lands the last hit on God at the exact moment that God kills him.
Yeah.
And it says, victory achieved! You died! and then it resets him back to the checkpoint, and we're both, oh god, we just broke this
And
game.
then I go up the cliff. God is standing there in the field.
Like, the same way he was before when he smacked him with mallet. And Cooper's like, okay, so maybe I just need to do it again. So he runs up to God, smacks him in the back of the head with the mallet. Cutscene starts where God falls down. Oh,
God,
I've been bested!
over.
and then, while this cutscene is happening, the cutscene of him powering up to start the fight happens at the same time, and then the game crashes. And then Cooper starts it up.
So bad.
And then Cooper starts up the game again and has to fight God again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was great.
Then the ending is, I knew I was in a video game the whole time. And it gets weird and meta, and it sucks.
Yeah,
and then it ends.
That game, I could safely say in front of Cameron my tried and true phrase of that was vague for the purpose of vague. Because it just had a bunch of nonsensical stuff that they wanted you to care about, but they didn't
But
care
you know
to
what I
explain
did?
it.
You know what memory I will always cherish from that?
Yeah.
That is, oh, now you need to do it with oh. Well, the memory I will always
What is wrong?
the memory I will always cherish from it is running past God, smacking him in the back of the head with the mallet, and him taking a knee and going, I can't believe you've beaten me.
Yeah. And it's not just running and smacking him in the back of the head with the mallet. When you hit him, it cancels the animation.
So it's
that
like the
you just
jankiest
stop.
mallet smack you've ever seen.
Man, I can't wait for Hellpoint and Immortal Unchained to never see our channel.
Oh, man.
No one's gonna know what we're talking about. It's gonna be great.
When Immortal Unchained episode 42 goes up on the channel, then people will know what we're talking about.
Rick.
We killed it.
Yeah, killed it. There's no episode, guys. You're not even seeing anything. Like, why do you watch us?
So was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I ended up touching a bunch of fighting games for the first time.
Yeah.
I touched Tekken 7, which I think is the first time I ever actually put hands on a Tekken game. And,
This guy just doesn't cry.
it's not King of Fighters. It's not a Virtua Fighter. I touched a Virtua Fighter game, and I touched a King of Fighters game. And then I touched Street Fighter 5.
But you didn't touch Street Fighter 5 because you
I did an
opened
attack.
the game
I
up.
did an attack.
Oh yeah, because the dumb tutorial happened.
Yeah, so basically, I opened up Street Fighter 5, looked at the character select screen, just hovered over every character, and went, every single one of these looks so fucking awful. I do not want to play this. Like, every character physically looks disgusting. And you know what really, really sucks? The Tekken 7, I think it was Tekken, has Akuma in it from Street Fighter.
And he looks so good.
And he looks so much better
So
than the Akuma in fucking Street Fighter.
So
Like, the Akuma in Street Fighter is the off-brand Fisher-Price style motherfucker. It was embarrassing looking at, like, Street Fighter is the fighting game. What the fuck is going on? Did they not have any money for fucking 3D modeling?
So Street Fighter 4 was the only other 3D one, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because Street Fighter 3 was Third Strike.
Yeah.
And that was pixel, and that looked really good because back then all the pixel art was at its peak. So King of Fighters was using the same tech as that or something.
Yeah.
But what went wrong? Because Street Fighter 4 looked fine, I recall, and then Street Fighter 5
looks so fucking awful.
They look like cel-shaded Play-Doh. I don't get
Play-Doh is a good way to put it.
But
no, none of them look right.
I just, like, I'm not one to bash a game for graphics
Nothing to it.
over gameplay, but
It's a fucking fighting game. It needs to look at least
because
something. It
in-
doesn't need to look good, but it needs to look like something. And that looked like someone was redrawing Street Fighter characters from memory.
in a fighting game, visuals are a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they should be. Like,
I even
there's
oh,
nothing
what
else.
you're looking
yeah,
at,
there's
yeah.
nothing else to a fighting game aside from controls.
The
Well-
stages are even not that great.
like King of Fighters 14 is another one that I looked at. And like it has a really weird, cheap-looking art style.
Yeah.
But I still far prefer it over what Street Fighter had going on.
Indeed.
Like at least it was like a style.
Street Fighter was just, they tried something and they didn't know what they were doing.
Like it's honestly like character models that bad. I'm surprised they haven't been patched out with
Well,
better character
here's
models.
the thing,
Oh,
is
no.
that this is our second dislikes, because you and me are the only people who think that about Street Fighter V.
Really?
I've not heard or seen people say, oh, this game looks disgusting, before. People thought, and here's the kicker, people thought King of Fighters 14 looked worse.
Okay, so here's something that happened. All of these games that I was going through, I would go through the character select screen to bring someone into training to start getting a feel for it.
Yeah, look at
and
someone
every
interesting or something.
And every single time, I'd go, oh, look at this guy. I want to see what this guy's like. And I picked Fung in Tekken 7, and I had a good time, you know, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
And Fung looks fucking awesome because he reminds me of a guy from Baki, which is basically how most of my character picks go for fighting games, if they remind me of someone from Baki. And then there was like, oh, Metal Slug characters in King of Fighters? Yeah, okay.
Clark and Ralph.
Yeah. Oh, look, I actually picked the character with 7 stances in Virtua Fighter.
Lei Fei or something.
Yeah, Lei Fei. But, like, that did not happen with Street Fighter. With Street Fighter, I was like, I don't want to touch any of these. They all look awful.
We booted up the game because I got the game Arcade Edition, and now it's the Champion Edition, so I put in the disc, and it went, what the frick? This isn't the right version. Let me just quickly update you. So it booted up the tutorial, and that's the only gameplay he did, was playing as Ryu, learning how to
fight
V-skill, and that's it.
And
then,
the cutscenes were like, one guy in junior high school drew these fan arts on a napkin.
at
Those
least
are the
it looks
fucking
better
cutscenes.
than the game.
I know.
Like, if the game looked like that, I wouldn't be complaining as far.
Yeah. Like, what's that dumb browser fighting game?
Browser fighting game.
Yeah, I was texting you guys about it a while back, like a couple months ago. It's like you play as like Beef and Ham, and Beef has the lemon attack.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I
Yeah,
know.
that like completely simple hand-drawn art style, and it looks fine. It looks fine. It's like literally nothing. It's like as cheap as you could possibly get. But I prefer that over just like they put the money in clearly the wrong places
Yeah.
for Street Fighter.
And one thing that's funny, in my opinion, Street Fighter. I haven't played Third Strike, so I'm going to clarify. Street Fighter V is the worst fighting game I've played. It's not a good game, in my opinion. So it looking that bad is not even because it looks bad that it's bad. It's just the gameplay is boring. I forget what my point was.
I don't know.
I just
Your
wanted
point
to
is
say-
that you hate Street Fighter.
Yeah, there you go. We need to play Third Strike though. Apparently that one's really good. I came to a realization the other day while you were running through the fighting games.
Yeah?
I really like Japanese fighting games. AKA Guilty Gear. AKA BlazBlue. 2D. Like, I would probably like Under Night and Birth because that is also inspired by that style of fighting game. Because King of Fighters is fine. Tekken, I don't like, but it's okay.
I like Tekken more than Soul Calibur so far.
I like Soul Calibur better. but that's just
I don't
us.
play fighting games.
And Virtual Fighter seems interesting, Because it's more than just get your massive 100% combo like Tekken, and it's more based on footsies reading your opponent and calling them out for it.
Yeah.
Which seems cool, but
There's
like,
fun to be had there, definitely.
the thing I hate about fighting game developers is that, and this is why I don't play much fighting games, as in like I only play
There are a few
Cross
games that
Tag,
you play.
Guilty Gear, you know.
Yeah.
I played the other ones a bit, of course, but is because there is no actual tutorial. Oh, well, there's training missions. No. What I mean is, how does your combo system work? Literally, no game explains that.
And it's different for
Not
almost all of them.
a single fighting game says, oh yeah, you can't do this after this sort of instance, you have to do it like this. I would be fine. Oh, how are you supposed to do that? How are you, just give me a book, I don't care.
No,
If I really care about the fighting game, I'm going to read that so I know how to play the
I
game.
think Killer Instinct tutorial does actually explain, like, I don't think it does it for every character, but like for Jago, it's like, here's how this special move works, how this special move works, how you can use them to get into or out of a combo.
Yeah.
I think Mortal Kombat, the more recent ones, would also have something like that, but I didn't get too deep into the tutorials for Mortal Kombat 11 because I play Mortal Kombat for the story because I hate the way the game plays.
But you know what I love? So each fighting game has a system it goes by. Under Night and Birth goes by the revolver system, I think. Oh no, it goes by the it's something back system. Like you could upscale and then you could go down from one of the lower buttons that you pressed before to continue your combo or something. And they never explain how it truly works. It's just like a person says, yeah, this is the system. And it's like, okay, you play Guilty Gear XR. Yeah, the Gatling system. Okay, how does that work? It's the Gatling system. And you know what's hilarious?
What?
The Gatling system is quotation marks in Strive, but it's not the same. It doesn't work anything the same. You want to know how XR combos work?
Holy shit, that was clutch, Zach.
You want to know how XR combos work?
On the next episode, I'll want to know how XR combos work.
Fine.
I don't really care. But